Y'all, it's me, Colleen from New Art Nomad. I was not able to make it to the summit today. These last 5 or 6 miles really took me out. You know, pushing this cart straight uphill for like the last 2 days or so. And then at first the terrain was like this really good impacted gravel, muddy mixture, easy really to push on. But now that I'm closer to the peak, it's really rocky. So I decided to make camp here, and this is where I'll stash my cart in the morning, and then I'll do the 2 miles to the summit of Mount Democrat, and then to do Mount Cameron and Mount Lincoln, I think is only maybe another 3 miles. So hopefully if I get started early enough, I can knock all 3 out in the same day. I'll come back here, and then I can leave out, you know, headed back to Fairplay in the morning, which that should take maybe a day or two depending on, you know, the weather, and should probably be a little bit easier because on the way back it'll be mostly downhill. So hopefully, you know, I can pick up my pace a little bit, but walking without the cart up all these hills will be so much easier. This is reminding me of Dolly Sides a lot, where I'm moving like 1 mile an hour. The only difference is that the air is much thinner up here, because Dolly Sides was under 5,000 feet, and right now I'm at a little over 12,000, and that's the peak where I'm going in the morning. I think you can see it, and that's just about 2,000 more feet, but it still is straight up. And it's going to get steeper, but I won't have the cart. I'll have a really lightweight pack and my trekking poles out tomorrow. Only pack, you know, some water and some lunch for me and Jacob, and emergency blanket, light, you know, the basic things just in case I get stuck out there and, you know, get lost and it gets dark. You know, I won't freeze to death or starve. But the trail is pretty well marked. I can't imagine getting lost unless I tried to do some other stuff, and just with the terrain where we are, there's not going to be much tumbleweeding going on. I'm going to be sticking to the trail because, I mean, the trail's hard enough. So tomorrow, let me see, because you might be able to get all 3 of them. This one. Oh, this is where I'm camping, by the way. Look at my view. So I think that's 2, and I think that's 3 over there in the distance. And then I'll work my way back down the trail to here, because from where I am, I'm only a little over 2 miles away from the summit of Mount Democrat, and the trail from Mount Democrat is at the top of the mountain, and it'll pretty much take me to the other 3. That's the main reason why I wanted to come to this stretch, because I could do, you know, all 3 at the same time. And if I don't manage to get any more in for the trip, then it's all good, because I got 3 in on, you know, on the easy part. Well, not easy, but because it's definitely not easy. And people driving by, of course, nobody's offering me a ride to the campsite that's like right there where the trail starts. But, you know, they'll go up, they'll come back down, see me still pushing this cart up the hill, and like, wow, you're so strong and you're so brave, and, you know, all this other stuff. And I'm just like, well, how about you give me a ride to the campsite so I can start from there? But everybody out here, their car is full. There's a lot of people with dirt bikes and ATVs and, you know, a whole bunch of other equipment, and of course, you know, packs of dogs and stuff like that. So the people who are coming up here are, you know, clearly coming up here for a purpose. But they're trying to encourage me, oh, you got a half mile left, you only got 1 mile left, you know, on and on and on. But I'm pushing this heavy cart, if, you know, and every time I stop, the cart want to come back on me, and trying to push it uphill, I feel it working against me. You know, coming down, I'm not sure which one's going to be worse. You know, probably coming downhill, because that's going to be a little bit harder on my knees, trying to, you know, keep the cart from rolling away from me. But this new cart has a little safety strap that I guess I can wear around my wrist, so if I feel like it's getting out of control, it'll still, you know, be attached to me. So that's a good thing. But let me give y'all another view of where I'm at today. I'm in Alma, Colorado, near Kite Lake. And I'm gonna just leave y'all with that. Talk to y'all later. Bye.